After experiencing the nurturing and creative abundance of the Empress, the Fool's journey leads them to the Emperor, where the Empress provides the fertile ground for growth. The Emperor builds the structure needed to sustain it. He represents authority, stability, and the discipline required to bring dreams into reality. The Fool learns that while creativity and intuition are essential, they must be balanced with order and responsibility to create something lasting. As the Fool encounters the Emperor, they are met with a commanding presence that contrasts sharply with the nurturing energy of the Empress. The Emperor stands tall, a figure of unwavering authority and structure, his throne surrounded by symbols of power and order. Where the Empress nurtures potential, the Emperor shapes it into form, teaching the Fool that for dreams to take root and endure, they must be grounded in discipline and responsibility. The Fool learns that creativity alone is not enough. There must be a framework in place to support it. The Emperor represents the necessity of boundaries, strategy, and the hard work required to transform ideas into tangible outcomes. The Fool begins to understand that while freedom and inspiration are vital, they must be paired with focus and accountability to manifest a legacy that lasts beyond the moment. The Emperor is associated with number 4 in numerology, which symbolizes stability, structure, and authority. The energy of the number 4 is all about building solid foundations, discipline, and creating order from chaos. It represents leadership, responsibility, and the ability to bring structure to the world. The Emperor embodies these qualities as he rules with strength, wisdom, and a firm hand, ensuring that his empire is built on a strong, reliable base. The number 4 invites us to focus on creating stability in our lives, grounding ourselves in practical actions, and exercising leadership with a sense of responsibility and authority. It's the energy of creating lasting structures and ensuring that the foundations of our endeavors are built to withstand the test of time. In its upright position, the Emperor embodies structure and stability, the importance of rules, discipline, and strong foundations. Leadership and authority, taking charge, setting boundaries, and leading with confidence. Protection and responsibility, providing security for yourself and others through wisdom and discipline. Strategic thinking, planning and making logical decisions to ensure success. Power and control, harnessing personal power in a balanced and constructive way. But what happens when the Emperor's energy becomes rigid or controlling? When reversed, this card can indicate control issues, overexerting authority or struggling against restrictive systems, lack of discipline, feeling disorganized or unable to set clear goals, insecurity and weak foundations, a lack of stability either in personal life or external structures, rebellion against authority, resisting leadership or feeling confined by too many rules. Domineering energy, using power in a way that suppresses others rather than supports them. The reversed Emperor challenges to ask, am I creating stability or am I resisting structure out of fear of control? Astrologically, the Emperor is linked to Aries, the bold and determined sign of action, leadership, and initiative. Mars, the planet of drive, ambition, and assertive power. The Aries and Mars connection reminds us that the Emperor's energy isn't just about order. It's about boldly forging ahead and taking control of one's destiny. The Emperor is associated with the element of fire. Fire represents authority, structure, and determination, which aligns with the Emperor's energy of leadership and control. Some of the imagery in the Emperor's card deepens our understanding. The Throne of Stone represents endurance, permanence, and an unshakable foundation. The Ram's Head, a symbol of Aries, embodying strength, leadership, and determination. The Armor shows protection and readiness, reminding us that true leadership requires resilience. The Scepter and Orb, symbols of power and dominion, representing the ability to rule and create order. The Emperor asks us to examine our foundations and sense of personal authority. Consider, where in my life do I need more structure or discipline? Am I leading with confidence or resisting responsibility? How can I create a solid foundation for my goals? Reflect on these questions and let the Emperor's wisdom guide you towards stronger personal leadership. Intuitively, what structure is the Emperor showing you in his card? The Emperor teaches us that structure and discipline aren't restrictions. They're the framework that allows true freedom and success. How do you embrace the Emperor's energy in your life? Drop a comment below, and if you're ready to continue the journey, subscribe. Till next time, build your world with confidence.